Most people don't even know my real name. They'll say, that's Homicide. That's Homicide.
Because of Jeff Adams' prominence in the community, the department designates this an APE case, which stands for an acute political emergency.
Gary, how's it going?
Well, sir.
My supervisor that night on the scene was Sergeant Wayne.
And I don't see a motive.
Everybody in the department knew he worried about everything, but especially closing cases.
Take a look at him yet?
Nah, let's see what we got.
Jeff still had his watch on. Jeff still had his money. This didn't make sense. Was it a failed robbery attempt? Why was he killed? At this point, I'm frustrated. I don't have my evidence. I didn't have a motive. I got shots fired on the scene, so I know I got a shooting, so I need to find my shell casings. We're looking, we're searching, we're looking, we're searching. We can't find it.
Wayne.
Huh?
What's that in your shoe?
Lo and behold, Wayne rears back, crosses his leg, and in the groove of his shoe, he got my shell case. I said, you got to be kidding.
Let's run it.
Okay.
Let's check it out.
It's a valuable clue, but Detective McFadden is now.
Gary.
The next day, Wayne comes to me, said he had a tip on my case from the robbery unit.
The boys upstairs in robbery division have a lead on the Adams case.
I couldn't believe it. We could be on to something.
A guy named Orlando. They say fits the MO of the shooter. Hits homes around the same neighborhood. You know what they call him on the streets? Shooter.
Shooter, huh?
Boom. I like this case like a fat kid love cake.
How you doing?
All I need to do is put Orlando in this car, then connect this car with Jeff murder. I need blood, I need fingerprints, DNA, anything to put Orlando behind the wheel of this car.
5 days later, an officer pulls over a vehicle and driver matching the description.
Can I see license registration insurance card, please?
So they tell me they got this guy named Tony. So I got to know who Tony is. I pull his rap sheet, boom, longer than both of my arms. He got the robberies, he got a little bit of burglaries, and he's always carrying a gun.
Look, we're gonna need to bring you down to the station, okay? Just a couple of questions.
Didn't want to get my hopes up too high, but in this line of work, we have to know things are always not the way it seems to be. But Tony lives in the same area where Jeff was killed. So Tony looking good at me. So Tony arrives, I throw him in the box.
Tony, I'm Detective McFadden.
He's nice, polite, shakes my hand.
How you doing, sir?
But I got to remember, got a bad rap sheet.
Well, whatever you guys need, I'm willing to help you out.
Tony's helpful. Unusual for most homicide suspects.
Let's be real for a moment. Let's talk about Saturday night, November 6th. You stepped your game up recently, Tony? You start shooting people now?
No way, man. I ain't a killer.
I wasn't going for it. I signed a switch, turned the heat up a little bit on the stove.